I'm in search of my soft life, and I'm determined not to stop until I find it.
Everywhere I go, beauty finds its way.
Oh, okay. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for coming in. If you are a subscriber and you just haven't seen me in a while, hey, I am back. It's been a little bit, but this page is gonna look a little bit different, y'all. This this is sort of like vlog style, but I will be going through like weekly vlogs of my new career change. You know how they talk about people change careers at least 7 or 8 times by the time they're like, I don't know, late 30s, whatever. I'm that person. So I have literally changed careers. Let me tell you, I am in search of the soft life, of my soft life. And it may not look like anybody else's, but I am in search of something that is fulfilling and that I know is making a difference. And I think I found that spot. I'm going to share that with you all. I am currently working full time with my family in our family business, which we have an Amazon business, and it's taken us almost 5 years to get here, but we are here. We're in a place where I can work full time in it, and I have to just bask in that moment. That's pretty cool. It's taken us time to get here, but we're here. I didn't necessarily plan to be here because I didn't know where our company was going to go, but here we are. So I'm here to share with you all the Amazon stuff that we've learned. And I have to say, and I'm proud to say that my family's Amazon business, we're in the top 10% of Amazon sellers. It's pretty amazing. And it's only up from here, but there are so many things to consider. It's not just going on Amazon and selling your product and making a profit. There's so many pieces to go that go together that make all this whole machine work. And even though I know quite a bit, I am still learning. So you guys gonna learn with me. So I'm gonna vlog with y'all. So if you're interested in starting Amazon business, or if you're interested in like starting a product or selling a product in any other kind of way, I am pretty good with marketing, like I said, but we are going to continue to work on that. My husband's great with it. He's good on the ads and all that kind of stuff. I'm good on the marketing. He's good on the photography. A lot of the stuff we've learned to do on our own as well. So I'm going to take you on that journey. We outsource a lot of some of the stuff we do, but we try to do a lot of stuff in-house as well. We try to make sure we know what's worth our time, what's not. I'll walk you guys through now. We have a new product launch that's coming. So this is a great time to come in. So we have successful products, but we have another one, which is close to my heart, which I'll go through and tell you guys about as we go. And you'll see a little bit of it in this video, but not necessarily the whole package, but a piece of it. So just every day, what we're going through, working with a husband where, we don't always see eye to eye. We don't. But we are very determined, focused on making this business better. And at this point, my husband's like, I can't do it without you. I can't do it without you full time. And here I come to another career, which allows me already, I've been in it for 2 weeks. It does allow me to work from home. It does allow me to pick up my son from school, so he doesn't have to go to after school, and have a conversation with him and really see how he's doing. And before I'm like picking him up in the evening and exhausted. My house is cleaner. Oh yeah, hold on. Alexa. Oh, sorry about that. So it's done some things already. So we're excited about it all. I'm excited about 2026. I feel like it's been years since I felt like I'm really in the right place. Like this is what I need to be doing. Like this was waking me up early in the morning. This makes me want to get up. It makes me want to stay up late. My husband has been doing it for quite a few years, like the late nights. And now I see why he does it, because there's so much that you can do and it's yours. And you just you keep feeding it. You have to keep feeding it. So anywho, but yeah, I'm back. I'll still be talking about fragrances sometime every now and then. I'll be talking about that kind of stuff, which is and talking about motherhood, which is where I'm at now. And if you guys, like I said, if you have been following me, you know that I had a son, but I actually have another son. So now I have 2 boys that I'm raising in this crazy, crazy world, and just trying to navigate everything and keep my sanity. Okay. But like I said again, I am pursuing the soft life, but the soft life for me looks different, and I'm always trying to discover again what is bringing me happiness. And I believe we all deserve that. And like I said, sometimes you just got to stop and realize that you might be living your dream. You might be living the things that you dreamed of so long ago. So, yeah, here I am. Here I am, y'all. Okay. So, buckle up, buttercups. Let's get this going. Like I said, I am committed to doing one vlog video a week, and I'm going to do one video a week that talks about just giving you guys a tip on something you can do to advance your Amazon business. Trust me, I would not be coming to you if we didn't have all this knowledge, all this stuff. Y'all see some videos of me packing products today. We have products at Amazon. We have products here at our home storage. We most of our products are on Amazon, are fulfilled by Amazon. And then a lot of our we're international now, so we're in the UK, we're in Canada. So we got a lot of moving parts. So we're excited. But yeah, let's stick around. Y'all see me during the week. I'm gonna post, like I said, tomorrow we really are focusing in on making sure our Etsy account is up. So that's probably what I'm gonna talk to you guys about on a separate video, is just how I've completely set up that Etsy account and why it's so important. Why it's so important. So Amazon's been really good to us, but it's definitely good because we worked at Amazon for so many years now. It's definitely good to make sure you branch out. You can make more that way. And you can also, you take a risk by having all of your eggs in one basket. You do. We have been through some stuff. Year 2 almost took us out. So I'll share that with you all too. But yeah, stay tuned. Let's go. Okay, so I am packing up products now. So with our Amazon, we actually can do it 2 ways. We have our... Sorry, I think you guys are fuzzy. Okay, so the way we do our Amazon, we actually have products at Amazon where you go on Amazon and then Amazon ships it off. We also do it another way where we do fulfilled by merchant, which I'm packing up some items now, where we have a stock of these in our own personal inventory. So, and what that means is, so this one that we do has a product in it that costs more for Amazon to store. It's almost like a hazardous product. If it has to be labeled, it's not hazardous, but it has to be labeled as hazard. So we have to actually pack. We don't have to, but we prefer to do these on our own. So we just offer the customers more. The biggest thing is making sure you give your customers what they're asking for, what they need, and that's how you kind of keep expanding the product. So you have one product, you expand upon it, you hear what your customers are saying as far as what they think it needs, or maybe you get a review that came back, you could have got a 5, they gave you a 4, and they said, oh, if it only had this, and then you're like, okay, I can add that. How much would it cost to add that? Especially if you feel like it's a viable reason. And then if it adds more value to your product, let's do it. So yeah, I try to have these packed ahead of time. And so I pack them up. I wait for the orders to come in. Like yesterday we normally on an average, with the ones we have in our personal storage, we normally have about 7 or 8 that go out per day. And that's pretty good. We would like to get to 10 a day for the ones we have in our warehouse, but we're ramping up. But as far as what we can handle, we're at a good place. So we're happy with that, and we don't have a problem. It really is about getting ahead of it and staying organized. So. And I think I'm gonna do the banner, the ribbon at about 2. Yep, I think that'll be in that space. Okay, so for the new product we have coming out, there's a lot of different things, but one is very similar to this, but I am having someone, I know my strengths, okay? We know our strengths. I'm gonna have someone designing the ribbon that's gonna go around it and the packaging. So this is actually something that's new that's coming out. It's not like our number one product, but yeah, there's a lot of work that has to go into it. And when you're, the thing is, like, when you're trying to get people to help you, like, design things, you have to be really specific about everything, which is good because it really helps you narrow down, like, really what you want, your creativity, and because nobody's really gonna do it for you. You really just gotta give it to them straight in the veins. So that's cool. So that's what I'm doing. So we're hoping this is, where are we in? Oh, child, what month is this? January. We're at the end of January. This product is supposed to come out, I don't want to say the soft launch, but our main launch is Mother's Day, which is in May, of course. But we're hoping to launch this one fully in April. So we got to get going. Also, remember that a lot of these products are made in China, and then you have Chinese New Year's that's coming up that lasts forever. So you have to take that into consideration as well. But yeah, working from home is something. It's interesting. This is my second week, and me and my husband and the way we operate, we bump heads quite a bit. That's just how we are. Some people call us just a sitcom. To know us is to be like, what? But, the love works and the passion's there. So it's just a bunch of back and forth. But that's okay. As time goes on, I'll give you guys like more insight. But yeah, I work from home fully now. He works from home partly. So he goes into the office 3 days a week, supposed to go 3. And then he works from home other days. So some days we're home together the whole time, and those days are interesting. But actually, I thought it was going to be like tough because sometimes we, like to say, creatively we bump heads. But these past couple of weeks, week and a half, have kind of been almost like rejuvenating because we've had this business going for so long. But I've been working in other capacities. But now that I'm working in it fully, my respect for it is like going through the roof, and the fun, the creativity, and just knowing like there's so many opportunities for me to be able to put my stamp on things, especially with our new products that are coming out. So it's a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm just excited. But yeah, so what are you all, do you all use these? And if you don't know, some people call them like Goshi rags. Some people, that's like a brand, but some people call these like Japanese exfoliating rags. They're really stretchy. Like I said, this is not the main product. This is a part of some other things. But yeah, how do you guys feel about these? This is my like personal one. Yeah, so I've had this one. One thing I will say about these, like, well, me and my husband were just talking about, they don't like smell. So even though I've had it, I haven't necessarily washed it in the in the wash machine in probably like a week. Don't judge. It doesn't smell like, it smells like soap. It doesn't smell like mildew. It doesn't smell like, oh my gosh, this is like a dirty rag. It smells like almost like nothing. So it dries very well. But anywho, yeah, all today has been about the launch, getting a lot of our items on Etsy. So not only, like I said, we sell on Amazon, but the goal is to not just sell on Amazon. And we love Amazon. Amazon's been good to us. I'll always say that. But their fees can be crazy. So if you don't know how to maneuver it, it can be a little intimidating. But the goal is to sell in other places, our own website, Etsy, wholesale markets as well. We're tapping into that. We are international now as well. So we just had our first couple of orders in the UK. We've already been selling in Canada. We've already been selling in Canada. So yeah, it's fun. But yeah, right now I need to get ready to go pick up My son from school, that's something else great about being able to work from home. I pick my son up from school. He doesn't have to go to after school like that anymore unless he wants to. And yeah, that's really cool because sometimes I feel bad. I was feeling bad, like, oh man, my baby used to be like in after school till like 5:30. He's like the last kid there. I'm like, hey, how y'all doing? Everybody know me like the mom was picking up the kid at the last possible time, and I just be so tired. And now I just feel like rested, and I'm learning to slow down. And I don't want to use like that phrase, "a soft life," but I literally told my husband like, I'm gonna put my all into what we're doing, but I'm transitioning into all loving what I'm doing. And I think also a part of like your soft life is enjoying what you do. And it's fun and it doesn't make you feel stressed. So that's where I'm at. I don't I also have to clear off this storage, this shelf out here in the garage. Organization. And if organization is not your strong suit, you can still be organized. You just have to plan to be organized because I am not the most organized person. I'm an operational person. I get it done, but sometimes the organizational part has to be deliberate, and that's okay. Just be deliberate. But I'll bring you guys with me on that. I just had one of my peers message me about a church service I really want to go to. It's a new church, and their original pastor is coming back on Sunday. He's never there, so he just let me know he's coming. So that's awesome. I get to go on Sunday. I'll take the boys. A couple of weeks ago, Greg, my husband, did go because we are in the search of a new church. Well, I am, but we'll see how that goes. All right. I am, but I have benefits. Thank you. I don't. I don't need anything extra at this time. Thank you so much for calling, Brenda. Okay, I really do try. Look, I'm in sales. I've been in hardcore sales. Don't like it. It's not who I am. I like this. I like this speed of sales that we're in. Um, I've also I have my real estate license. I practice real estate. I practiced real estate for years. Out of it, in the sense of like the hardcore buying and selling, looking for clients. It's not for me. But they always call me about benefits, which I already have. Have great benefits through my husband's job. I don't need anything extra. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I do in the morning. I get everything organized. So now I'm putting down my notes. I have my cup of coffee, um, my juice, and just trying to get that boost. Typically, with this combination, it gets me through the rest of the morning. But okay, so what we're doing today, the biggest thing is I am working on getting a sign. So we already sell on TikTok. We sell pretty well on TikTok, honestly, and we don't do a lot of marketing there, and that's crazy, like crazy. So, and yeah, I'm working at the table today. I just work anywhere I feel. So let me see if I can get y'all turned here. Like this is just my little workstation. So I am literally working on a sign for us. Um, so we have the panels. We're turning our garage into our shop area, and we're going to be placing these panels on the wall. I'm sure you guys have seen those. And then we're also putting signage as well. So that's what we're working on. We're hoping to get that going by in the next 2 weeks. So the garage needs to be together and we have the storage in the back. So we have a lot of moving parts and some of the stuff is a little bit harder than we thought. And I told my husband to hire somebody, but he decided not to. And now he got random friends, not random friends, they're our good friends, coming over when they can to help him with this storage. I'm gonna show y'all that later too. With this storage thing out here, it's an undertaking. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys where we're at with that. It's funny. But I'm gonna let them have it. He be like, "Babe, you gonna come out here and help me?" I said, "It's not for me. I'm a hands-on person, but not necessarily something where it's super heavy, dirty. Yeah, no, that's not part of my soft life journey. Not part of my soft life journey. Okay, all right, sorry, got y'all twisted. But yeah, the goal is always to continue to build your business. What are your goals? And I'll show you guys too. Like we have our goals for the whole year. We know when our peak seasons are. We have our new product launch, so just all these different things. So it's a lot of deadlines to meet. And then I actually like this system called Monday. It helps you track projects, but of course, my husband wants to find something free, which I get that. I'm not against it. So we do use a system now that it seems to be free right now. It's called Trello, Trello. If y'all can see. Let me see if it shows you. It shows you tasks. We have them labeled. We can both see it, so we don't have to keep questioning each other. Like, is this done? Is that done? I can actually make notes in here to show that something's done, and that's how we're gonna make it through this. Because he has a little bit of a nervous anxiety when it comes to some of these things, and I don't want that energy transferred to me. So my goal is to communicate as much as I can through here. So I would suggest y'all do that. Anything you can do to keep yourself more organized. Yeah. Tell me, and if you guys have anything that you're using out there that works for you, please let me know. For real. That's free. Because no matter how much money your company's making, if you can get something for free, do it. Okay, another thing you want to keep track of. One thing I'm working on today that's on my goals for today is to actually track down inventory that customers have returned. So there's so many different places on Amazon, and y'all tell me what y'all want to see, and I can help highlight some things for you. But there's just so many different pieces. But I would say one tip for today is don't let inventory slip through the cracks, because sometimes people return items that are in great condition, never been opened. Maybe they decided they didn't want it for whatever reason. And sometimes it just gets lost in Amazon. So you put in help desk tickets, and there's actually a team there that will track down your items and find out like where they are, get them sent back to you, or put them back, whatever. Most of the time they'll send them back to the seller. So, but you can go in, you can see that they're canceled, you can see that you haven't received them, and then you put in a help desk ticket, and then they'll be able to locate those for you. So that's something I'm doing now. All of this is time. All of this takes time. So yeah, just don't let your inventory slip. Don't let it just be sitting, because that could be like, that adds up. That could accumulate, and it could be like thousands of dollars down the drain. So just make sure you keep on top of that. Let's work on it. Okay, so we are finishing up the week. I am getting everything over to our web designer, and let me tell you something, our website is going to be fire. It's going to be fire, and it needed a lot of work. It really did, but it's going to be fire. So next week, I will talk more about the storage that we're doing. Also, some more on creating a soul for your products. And even without influencers, how do you give your product a soul? So I am working on that from a marketing director standpoint for our business. So I hope you guys come back next week. And please comment and subscribe to my channel. And it will definitely push this. I'll continue to do vlogs on this. But yeah, let me get back to this. But yeah, see y'all next week.